coming up in this read. This person's waiting for you. They're waiting for you to pick them. Taurus, let's get into your September love reading. As always, any information that you need, you can find it all in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, then please switch over the roles, because I could be speaking directly to you, so sometimes the energy can be interchangeable. And please do remember that this is a general reading, which means it is not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. So you only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what doesn't belong to you for somebody else, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind, and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Taurus, your first card out is Steady Progress. And it says, we acknowledge you for the progress that you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution that you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. It's beautiful. So that is like the whole gratitude attitude thing, and you doing things with good intent rather than with any kind of selfish intent, anything like that. It's like the universe, your angels, your spirit guides, whichever name you prefer to use. I'll be back in a second. It's literally the universe is saying, look, Taurus, we know everyone's intent behind everything, and we can see that your intent behind the things that you're currently doing are good. Like your heart's in the right place, your intent is good. Okay, you then have rejection and vulnerability. Now that's a similar energy as to what came out in Aries read, and it's come out with invocation. So somebody, I'm feeling with this particular combination, somebody is afraid, either you or someone else that you're dealing with, are afraid that you're going to be misunderstood, afraid that your intent is going to be misread. And there is concern in this energy as well. Now, I'm just going to take a second to clarify before I go any further and start pulling your proper tarot spread. I do need to clarify that invocation, okay, because that's like a conjuring type energy, and it's come out right next to rejection and vulnerability. So it could be, with that invocation, it could be some kind of consequences of something. So like you've received a negative consequence for something that you were doing with good intent. It's kind of like that energy, because these two. Can you tell us about invocation, please, for Taurus? Tell us about, thank you, the Lovers. Somebody could be doing rituals and energy work, love spells, that sort of thing, and it might well have backfired. Again, like, I don't know if it's you or if it's someone else that you're dealing with. I'm not going to sit and judge, okay? It feels like love spells have gone wrong. Rejection and vulnerability. Or this could be somebody has rejected another individual that has then caused the other individual to try and do love spells. But either way, it's backfired. And now the other person's feeling really quite lost, like they don't know what else to try, almost. Can you tell us about rejection and vulnerability, please, for Taurus? Oh, thank you. The Six of Swords. Yeah. I'm getting with this particular combination that somebody's trying to find meaning behind why they were rejected. And obviously, yes, feeling very, very vulnerable. Something's raw, like the feelings are still very raw and tender. You've got a very, very upset individual in your energy, Taurus. If that's not your energy, it's somebody that you're dealing with that's feeling raw and vulnerable. And truth be told, with that Six of Swords as well, I'm feeling that they quite possibly haven't recognized that this too shall pass, because it feels like they're still very much in the thick of their emotions. You know, that they can't see the wood for the trees type thing, you know. If this is your energy, Taurus, then it's indicating that you are making steady progress with healing from whatever a heartbreak this is or was. You are actually making steady progress. For most of you, I feel that you have rejected somebody and they've tried to do love spells on you that didn't work and that have somehow backfired. That's what I feel for the most part this message is going to be about. Okay, right, so I'm going to see if we can take a deeper look into these messages. I'm just going to put these to the side a second so we can pill your big spread. Can I have more information on this, please, for Taurus Collective? What's going on here? Taurus Collective. Okay. Right, so you've got the King of Swords, the Three of Wands. Else for Taurus, please. Oh. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I'm getting like somebody made a lot of plans for you two, and those plans have not come to fruition. Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups is right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. Something's not gone according to somebody's plan here. Definitely. Five of Wands. Oh dear. Okay. Four of Wands. Is somebody hoping that you'll break up with someone else, Taurus? The Magician. And then the World. Okay. Really strong on the fixed energy. So another Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You've also got Gemini. Quite dominant. So heavy on the Gemini and the Leo. Emperor. And then the King of Cups. The Two of Coins. This could be pertaining to a choice between two different people. This could also be a same-sex situation as well, with all of this masculine energy coming through. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. It could just also indicate that there is a lot of people in competition with each other. Definitely, there's definitely some kind of arguments that's going on. It's almost like this is telling me, Taurus, that there's a couple of people who are fighting for your affection. That they're definitely in competition with each other with all that masculine energy. And there's something working in tandem. So you get on really, really well with one of these individuals. There's definitely like a lot of back and forth between yourself and someone else, but perhaps not enough of something tangible. So it's like, should we, shouldn't we type energy, but neither of you have, so to say, vocalized on it at the moment. The Magician was the last card out in your 9-card spread, so it indicates that something very, very soon about your situation is going to be crystal clear. Okay, so any confusion at the moment that's going on and anything like that, it's very soon going to be resolved, cleared up. You're both going to have a much clearer understanding about which direction this is actually going to go in. In the meanwhile, though, there's somebody around you, Taurus, that is really, really heartbroken, like genuinely heartbroken over you. And it's like that they're definitely trying to figure out, with this World and Emperor being right next to each other, it's like that they're trying to figure out how they can fix it. He's right in front of a crib as well. So, and it's empty. It's an empty crib. You might have moved out of someone's house and now they're living alone, which has given them time to figure out, you know, who exactly you are to them and how much exactly you mean to them, type thing. But I feel that that's more to do with these future plans that we've got up here that didn't quite go to someone's plan. You've got a conversation here as well with that King of Cups. So the one that's heartbroken is wanting to speak to you. It's almost like they're wanting to clear the air or something as well. What is this Ace of Wands, please? Taurus Collective. What is this Ace of Wands? We've got a false start here. The Ace of Wands right next to the Eight of Cups indicates a false start. Tell us about that Ace of Wands, please, Taurus. Thank you. Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. You don't have to be. Something's not quite hitting the mark here for you, Taurus, with this energy. And tell us more about this, please. Thank you. Ace of Cups. This person's still in love with you, Taurus. Definitely. We've got, see with that Nine of Wands, I feel that that's telling me that at one point you two tried to revive the connection or the relationship. But the revival was a false start. And this person's still in love with you. Furthermore, that indicates that you see with these love spells, that's not done in malice. It's not done out of jealousy. This person has actually got really, really good intent towards you, Taurus, and they're doing everything that they can to try and get you back, to try and win you back. Okay. There's a very sad vibe around this. Really sad. Why is the Five of Wands here, please, for Taurus? Why the Five of Wands? Nine of Swords. This person's very, very stressed out. They're definitely wanting to speak to you with that King of Cups, right? They're worried that that conversation could potentially turn bad. So if they haven't reached out to you yet, Taurus, that's why. That's why they haven't. Because they're not wanting that conversation to turn sour. They don't want you to look on them as if they're the enemy. They're very stressed out about this. Really, really stressed out about this. It's like Four of Wands and the Magician. They're wanting to make it work. They're wanting stability and security and marriage, family. They're wanting their plans that you've made for the future together. They're wanting to see those plans come into fruition. Now, obviously, I don't know who this individual is. I don't know what it is that they've done to you. I don't know what you did to them. Like, none of that, okay? I'm just reading the cards and I'm just reading the energy. What you choose to do with the information, well, that's going to be personal unto you if this is resonating, okay? It's not my place to tell you what to do, what not to do, none of that, all right? I'm just reading the cards. And tell us about the Magician with the Four of Wands, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Wands. The attraction's still there, definitely. Well, I mean, of course it is. This person's still in love with you. So they still fancy you. They're still deeply in love with you. They're wanting to win you back. They've tried everything that they can possibly think of, including love spells. And they just feel like the situation's hopeless. Seven of Coins. But they're willing to be patient. This person's waiting for you. They're waiting for you to pick them. Can you have a healing message, please, for Taurus Collective? Some of you are dealing with an ex, and others of you are dealing with a new connection that hasn't really gone anywhere yet. Give a healing message for Taurus Collective in love. Okay. Rabbit and fox. Well, the fox would be the hunter and the rabbit would be the prey. Let's have a look. Rabbit and the fox. Number 29. Ever wonder why there's a rabbit on the moon? Of all the creatures on earth, the rabbit was the most generous. One day Lady Luna visited Earth. All the animals gathered around to greet this new visitor, and they all brought her gifts. Some brought wood, others gathered fruit. The fox gathered fish from the river, while the poor rabbit offered grass. The rabbit told the lady to make a fire from the grass and wood. In return, he offered his body so the lovely lady could live. In return, she brought the rabbit back to life and took him to the moon to always live with her. Generosity begets gifts. Always offer what you can. So some of yous, again, depending on exactly who this individual is and what has transpired between you, Okay, keep an open mind. General read, not going to resonate for everybody. For those of you where this was a situation that like nothing majorly bad, majorly serious happened between you, it was just more of a situation where you grew apart, something like that, then this is asking for you to show that person compassion. That's what that card's asking. Again, not going to resonate for everybody. Okay, I know some of you have been through some really horrific BS from individuals who are quite frankly quite dangerous. Obviously that message is not going to be for you. Okay, the message that you could take from that then would be, show yourself compassion and make your decision based upon what is going to be the right thing for you to do. And for others of you, it's going to be the other way around. It's going to be more show this heartbroken person some compassion. Okay. What else, please, for Taurus? Confusion, tested, that came out in the Aries read, and clarity. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers that you need. I feel that that's about the person that you're dealing with. They're really confused. Why is nothing that I do working? Why am I losing, Taurus? What can I do better? You know, how can I change things? Strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Yeah, that they again, like, I feel that that's about them and how they feel like they're being tested. They feel as well that you're definitely out of their reach. And then clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. Are you the one that's being aloof? Have you even realized how this person feels about you, Taurus? Perhaps you've missed it. Perhaps you haven't even noticed how heartbroken this person is over you. I think you're about to find out, though. See, you could be the one that's confused when this individual has that conversation with you, and you'll be like, fuck, I legit had no idea that that's how you felt about me. Like, I had no idea at all. Really interesting. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is more catered towards your specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com, or you can click on the links that's either in my description box or in my pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.